welcome to
Wishtrenders, we got you! Yay! For coming so early and waiting.
Yeah, guys.
Destiny.
Vivian.
So, what is today's topic actually?
Today's topic is summer skincare for various skin concerns.
Ooh. Let's break it down.
And you know Eunice always goes like, break it down.
Like this.
So when doing skincare on hot days, what do you worry most about?
That's a good question. What about you, Iris?
Probably the sweating, and you know in Korea it's getting humid
It
year
is.
by year, and
It
it's
is.
like so annoying. So like my makeup is all like mushing
Melting.
around, melting. So I think that's mine.
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh, I think for me it has to be the dead skin cells. Because you do get more sebum, but you do get dead skin cells too. But from the 4 choices that we gave you were number 1, excessive sebum. Number 2, dry skin. Number 3, acne. Number 4, UV damage. And number 3, acne won first place with 50% of the vote.
50.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Oh, okay. It's like, for me, it's hard to do skincare because right after I wash my face, I start sweating right away. And that's not it, because, you know, I have to put on, like, lotion on top of that, toner, and then, like, makeup, like, foundation, powder, all of that. So it's like, not working for me.
Ding dong!
Ding dong! IXXX. As it is summer and it's really hot here in my country, it would be awesome if you could share tips on how to protect skin from UV rays.
Okay, this is a great question because we do want to do everything in our part to be able to block the UV rays. Some of the practical, like real tips that you can do are, of course, reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. And it's really wise for you to wear hats or some type of visors, just protecting your skin. And yes, like that's cute. Sunglasses is really, really important. And also sun umbrellas. I know that in the States we don't really wear a lot, but in Korea we do.
You see the grannies out there wearing sun umbrellas? They're winning the game.
I'm doing it. But I feel you. But all the grandmas, like in Korea, they do it, and I do it too. Because
it's good though, you guys.
It's good.
We're not ashamed of it.
We're not ashamed, okay? It's something. It's a really good habit. But all in all, if you think about it, everything can protect the UV rays, but not 110%. So what's very, very important is, of course, you do all of these things, but plus you need to know how to restore your skin after it has been damaged from the UV rays. That's really important.
That's right, because we usually recommend like vitamin products during the summer because the skin gets dull and acne is more frequent. And when caring for UV damage, a lot of people will be like, oh, use vitamin C, use vitamin E, stick on your like UV sun care products. But actually the most basic and important step we often forget about is moisturizing.
Definitely.
That's like the base of the pyramid, guys.
Exactly. That's like the core.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
core.
Yeah, so it's really important. And I think a lot of the products that we do recommend, of course, in the core, it does have that moisturizing effect. But, you know, every product, if you think about it, it's moisturizing. And it's hydrating, right?
Hydrating.
But there are a few out there that you can really feel the moisturization and also that can lock in the moisture. The moisture will not evaporate from our skin, which is really important.
Ta-da! It's the new Klairs Fundamental Ampule Mist.
Oh my god.
But I know you guys are like, you guys talked about moisturizing. Why are you recommending a mist? But this mist is one of a kind, y'alls, okay?
Yeah. So when I first heard that we're gonna recommend this in the live, I'm like, hold up, we're talking about something moisturizing. A lot of mist I tried is not that moisturizing. It's like refreshing, but I think it's not really moisturizing. But however, guys, if you see the ingredient list, you're gonna absolutely love it. And once you try this mist, you will know that it's very, very moisturizing. The reason why they really made this mist is for those that wants to deeply moisturize your skin while making sure they do not want to risk blocking their pores. So if you are someone like that, and I'm someone like that, I don't like products that will even, take the chance. I don't even want to take the chance of blocking my pores. I don't want that, breakout. I don't want that problem with me. I have enough problems. I got 99 problems, but skincare ain't one. You know what I'm saying?
Skincare ain't one.
Yeah. So it's really, really important, and it's a good product for those who are looking for a product like that.
And like after trying it, the one difference I noticed is that this moisturizes the skin in like more of a sticky way, but in a good sticky. It's not like a sweaty sticky. It's more of like a mochi sticky, like
kind
way.
of like it's moisturized, right?
Yeah,
and it doesn't contain any artificial oils in there. And the first ingredient, first one is 82% green tea from Jeju Islands, guys. 82%, and that's pretty darn high, right?
But the truth is, hot spring water mist that claim to be hot spring water, it's just water. It's just pure water, and I was like so shocked because like they say, oh, it's hot spring water from I don't know, like Antarctica or anything,
right.
but it's so expensive. But there's nothing different than like just being water.
Right, I mean it is from those places, but the effect of it can be very kind of, how should I say, it's refreshing, right? Like for that very moment. However, it doesn't have usually ingredients that can lock in the moisture. So that's why when you continuously just mist away, sometimes you feel like it's more dry. You're like, oh my god, why does my skin feel more dry even after I use a mist, right?
While this mist we have over here contains green tea water, like what Eunice mentioned, and a lot of people already use like green tea for their like DIY home remedy skincare. I'm sure so many like DIYs that we introduced on Wishtrend TV, we used a lot of green tea powder and like green tea water as well. But this is really special because it contains 82% green tea water. Yeah,
and it contains a lot of the things that I love eating too. Like,
Alright.
Like checking out the ingredient list, I was like, oh, I'm getting hungry. It has okra, cucumber, rice, kelp extracts, all of these things that I kind of eat often. And let alone it's really great for our our body, but for our skin, some of the skin benefits it has is that it really is great. It's packed with antioxidants, and of course it's going to help to improve your skin tone as well. And it's just a really good ingredient for you to have.
And the best part is that it's really getting hot, it's really summer, but this thing is going to be really good for the hot weather and the summer because all you need to do for skincare is just spray this mist and you're good to go.
I feel like it's kind of like a toner in a mist. So it's like a very hydrating product. It's not just a mist, but it's just like a toner in a mist kind of, and you guys will really love it. So putting all of things together in just one nutshell, what you should do is of course reapply sunscreen. This is really important every 2 hours. And then if you can, wear sunglasses, umbrellas, any kind of hats you have. And most importantly, when your skin is damaged from the UV rays, every night make sure go back home and to restore your skin with moisturizing. Ding dong! This is from Chris. Chris SXX, but I'll just call it Chris. I'm not sure whether my skin is combo or not because during the winter my skin is super dry, but now that it's summer my skin is super oily. What would be the best tips for an oily face?
Super dry in the winter, but super oily in the summer. Sounds much like me. And I think I know why your skin is like this.
Same. Me too. I think it's very similar to the skin concerns I have. There's a really high chance that you do have dry or combination skin because if you have oily skin, you rarely feel the dryness during the winter time, right?
I really agree because I have combination skin to dry skin. So those with dry skin feel like their skin is oily in the summer because the skin's moisture is getting evaporated and that's calling more skin to release oil to combat this dryness.
So I think a lot of people like myself and Iris too, we feel like we don't want to use anything heavy. So a lot of times we want to not reach for that cream or lotion. And I know that Chris feels the same way, right? So like we've mentioned before, your skin is just trying to compensate for it. It's going to start producing more oil, and that's why we feel like our skin is more oily. So the key is hydration. The key is moisturizing, guys.
Today
we are gonna recommend you dun 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 dun. Yes, look at this beauty right here. Look at, do you wanna hold it?
Yes, I will be
the Klairs Fundamental Watery Oil Drop. Watery oil drop.
But like oil drop, like oils seem like too much for me in the summer, and
Can
I
we
feel
show
like
the texture?
and I feel like most people with combination or oily skin feel the same way. Ooh, but it just like drips like water.
Right.
No wonder why it's called watery oil drop.
Exactly. When I first heard it, I was like, hold up, it's oil, but it's watery? What does it really mean? I think it has all the good characteristics of an oil being really, really moisturizing, but at the same time, it doesn't have that stickiness nor heaviness. This is for someone that, like myself, I want to use oils, but I can't. I'm afraid that's gonna clog my pores, but I want that really hydrating effect, that moisturizing effect. I need it. For those of you that feel that way, I think you guys will love this product.
But it's watery, so you can follow up with the mist, and then this, so it's gonna be a perfect couple. Our new ship.
Yeah.
We ship this couple.
Yeah. Because I think during the winter time, right, we do have really good products. But even if the products and the ingredient is really good, if you just put little amount of it, it's still gonna be very drying. You need to put like a large amount of it on for it to be fully soaked in your skin to lock in that moisture. But it's different during the summertime. If you put too much even of the good stuff, it's gonna clog your pores. It's not gonna go well under your makeup. So it's really important to look for those set of products that has good formulation that will hydrate your skin, and actually the amount that you use is really important too. So we do have to keep this in mind. It's from Cans. My skin is oily with acne prone, but mostly excessive oil troubles me a lot during the summer, which I really hate, and I did everything to control it, but I couldn't help it. Please help me. I'm dying with this annoying thing on my face. We feel you, Cans.
When the weather gets hot and it gets humid, the complexion feels uncomfortable because of the excess oil. And the acne, of course, pops up if you get excess oil. And I think there are like two main problems that arise during the summertime, like skincare problems. And one, the skin produces too much oil, and number two, acne gets worse.
Yes, and that's, I think we've said it like 50 million times today, so I feel kind of bad saying it again. But let me just tell you that it is so important, even though you feel some type of oiliness on your skin and you feel the urge to stop putting on the moisturizing products, you have to put it on, because your skin the moisture is evaporating. That's why it's sending the wrong message to your body, like saying, more oil, we need more oil, right? So it starts producing more sebum. So we do have to keep in mind that you have to hydrate your skin. So 2 rules. Number 1, if you have high oil sebum production, moisturize to balance your oil and moisture balance of your skin. Number 2, because there's higher chances of for acne to be forming on your skin due to clogged pores, you have to thoroughly cleanse your face 2 times a day for both morning and nighttime. And we do recommend that you use a cleanser, because sometimes we just use water, right? So we do recommend using a cleanser twice a day.
Yes, and I recommend for oily skin people out there to use this mist in the hot summer weather. And actually, the person who created this mist has oily skin themselves, and over the 1 year that it took them to develop this product, they mentioned that their skincare was getting much more minimal and like simple just by using this mist, because there were no more procedures needed after just spritzing on this mist onto their skin.
Yeah, so when I first saw this too, I was like, oh my gosh, let me mist. And then, mist, like, you mist like a few times and then you want to keep on doing it again.
Yeah.
You think if you do 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 layers,
it's gonna moisture
better.
more.
Yeah. But the person who has actually made this, and we heard from Klairs that it is enough. 2-3 sprays is enough, and already that this layer has locked in the moisture for your skin, so you don't have to do multiple layers. And especially if most of us are super busy in the morning, right? So busy in the morning, and then nighttime, sometimes we're so tired, we don't like have the patience to do 1 layer and then wait and do 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. For those of us, this is perfect. This is so perfect.
Perfect. And most mists need to contain oil to like really hydrate the skin, but this mist does not contain oil. The Ampule mist does not contain oil, but despite this fact, it still thoroughly hydrates your skin, so you'll be really fine with just this mist. And for oily skin during the summer, 2 to 3 sprays of this mist will be enough for skincare. Like, trust us, you won't need anything more on top of it, so it's gonna help you save with the simple skincare steps.
Perfect.
And it absorbs really quickly onto the skin. That's really important because it's not going to clog up any pores, preventing acne.
Yeah, and someone, okay, so we're gonna read the comments now.
Yes.
Someone's like, Joe's like, are you guys the owner of Klairs? And Klairs is owned by Wish Company. So yes, we have the team here. It's not us literally, but
I wish it was.
Wish Company. So
we wish it was.
From the scratch, from the very person that thinks about this to formulate this, it does take a very long time, and she is within the company. So yeah. Who's excited about the new fundamental line? We are definitely. Time that a lot of people are seeing this, and you know, before you purchase a product, you want to know all about it, you know, you want to get your money's worth. So we do have some of the questions for you guys. If you have other questions that we don't answer today, please leave it. We will gather them up for you guys, okay?
So before we get on to our final giveaway, here is our FAQ, frequently asked questions.
Okay, so I'll answer the first one. Mist. Okay.
I'll ask you.
Okay.
Can we spray it on top of makeup?
Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Okay. So you can put it on top of your makeup. However, if you put it on top, it's kind of like a waste.
Yeah.
Because it's more of like a skincare. If you're just looking for that kind of coolness and refreshing feeling, it's more of, this is more of like a skincare step that you want to add. So don't like, you know what I'm saying? Don't waste
it on your foundation.
Yeah, put it on.
Yes.
Like, underneath, after cleansing as your first or after your toner, and then after, if you want to do it on top of your makeup, we want to recommend that you use like other refreshing mist that's a little bit maybe more affordable than this one, because this is just too precious.
And our second question:
when should we use the mist and watery oil drop?
Anytime, day or night.
Perfect.
Simple as that.
Yes.
Are there products we shouldn't use with these?
No, all of these products are good to go with other ingredients out there.
Cooperates well with other kids.
Yes.
Nice kids.
Good collaboration.
Good collaboration.
Okay, so next one. Can you let us know a skincare routine we can follow when we use this with other Klairs products?
So like, just for those of you guys who are curious, if there's like a structured routine we can use, like, but we're gonna tell you guys, this isn't like a must. You don't have to use these specific products, but just in case you guys are curious with other Klairs products.
Because I know a lot of people already have Klairs,
right? So we recommend using the blue drop first, and I think is it that one?
Yeah.
So the blue drop first, and then the mist, and then the vitamin drop,
and then the watery oil drop,
and then the soothing serum.
And then the soothing serum.
So this is the order we want to recommend you guys, just because if you guys use like serums and like drops on bare skin, it works better because of like pH level problems and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like completely up to you guys. Whatever routine you use, it is going to do its job.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And we're gonna have more contents on Wish Beauty Lab about like the combinations or the orders. So stay tuned and please subscribe to Wish Beauty Lab too. Yes. And Wishtrend TV has an Instagram now, right?
Yes, guys.
Did you guys know that? I didn't know that.
At Wishtrend TV. Simple as that.
I'm just kidding about that. I didn't know that. But we need everybody to follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
All right. So the last question is,
do you have any skincare tips for those with extremely dry skin?
Okay, so this is really simple, but use mist every time you perform your skincare routine. So what we mean by that is, let's say I use a toner, right? After your toner, use 2 layers. After your serum, use 2 layers. After your cream, you could put the mist. So the mist is really moisturizing, and the ingredients,
in between.
if you check it out, you're gonna just love how moisturizing it is, and there is some ingredients in there that can lock in the moisture, unlike those other mists that kind of feel like, you know, your skin, the moisture just evaporates. So you guys, definitely, if you have extremely dry skin, you guys will fall in love with this mist. Yay!
Stay tuned and search your skincare at Wishtrend TV.
Bye!
안녕.
안녕!
Bye people, bye Kim, bye John,
bye Aguilera.
bye Peachy.